Hi there, the name's Nico, and today I'll be going over my May build. Now, May was just released less than 48 hours ago, and May herself is not the best, but she has access to the best item in the game. Currently, it may seem like she needs minor buffs, or people just need to learn how to play her better, but for now, let's go over the build. So the build is Plasma Whip, Crusader's Armor, Mohawk Headgear, Radar, Bucephalus, and Aether Fringe. The route is Hospital, Avenue, Chapel, Cemetery, Factory. The build ID is displayed on screen and is also written and linked in the description. The build is really quick if you can get unlooted container sets. The game I will be showing I am able to be full build minus my headpiece in 2 minutes. The reason why you aren't finishing your headpiece is because you are waiting in Cemetery for Cemetery Tree. With Cemetery Tree, you will want to craft Phantom Jacket. Now, if you have been playing May or have been seeing May around, you know that Phantom Jacket is run on everyone, and that is because it has Smolder on it. Now, this unique passive is the most broken unique passive in the game. You can build full tank and do insane damage with it. Your win condition is Phantom Jacket, meaning if you don't get it, you lose the game. So if you cannot get Cemetery Tree, make sure you head to a different tree later on. After you grab Cemetery Tree, you want to head to Factory to finish your Mohawk Headgear and grab a lighter to turn your tree into True Samadhi Fire. Then you want to head to a Windbreaker and Chain Zone to make Rider's Jacket, which turns into Phantom Jacket. I generally go Hotel for the Windbreaker and Alley for the Chain. Finding the chain is going to be harder than the Windbreaker, so I would use the console feature where it will show you how many of that item is in the zone before looking for the chain, as it will make your life easier. Once you have Phantom Jacket, you want to farm animals and contest objectives. If you get Wickaline, you should win the game no problem between Wick Bleed and Smolder. Most characters that used to go the Cemetery Tree either don't go for Tree anymore or go for Hotel Tree instead. As an example, Yawn was a popular character to go for Cemetery Tree, but the newest meta build for Yawn actually goes for Hotel Tree. You still may see Yawn in Cemetery, just not as often. Nathapon will often go for Cemetery Tree, but he's not a popular character and his early game was heavily nerfed. Daniel no longer goes for Cemetery Tree, so you should not have much issue getting Tree. The skill order I'm currently running is passive, Q, W, E, and R alt when available. I'm not 100% sure on the skill order yet, and you can probably level your passive closer to the mid to late game. If there is a change to the skill order, I'll update the plan. The skill order will be saved so you don't have to worry about memorizing it. For food, you can make hamburgers on your route. You might need to drop your bread for inventory space, although you should have space. But you will be taking logistics, so you don't have to worry about early game food. For SP, you don't have room to make any on your route. In Cemetery, I would grab water by Cemetery Tree and just drink that until you get to Factory and make boiling water. May doesn't have that bad of SP management, but having one stack of SP drinks is always nice. For augments, I've been testing Healing Drone as your core augment, with the sub-grade augments being Assembly and Logistics. And for your other two sub-augments, you want to take the Blue Tree with Embolden and Cavalcade. The point of your augments is to keep yourself alive for longer so that your opponent will die to Smolder. You have a lot of shields in your kit, which is why Embolden is a must-have. You can try a Diamond Shard instead of Healing Drone, but Healing Drone is more reliable in my opinion. For your transition items, you want to stay on Plasma Whip. There's no auto attack whip upgrade at the time I am making this video. For your chest piece, you'll be making Phantom Jacket. Phantom Jacket is best in slot, and you should have this night 1 if everything goes well. For your headpiece, you can use Elysian Halo or Mithril Helm. If you switch off your helmet, make sure you switch off your accessory to Schrodinger's box for the healing reduction. Both helmets are really good because they have high defense, which May wants because she scales with defense. For your arm piece, you can stay on Radar or switch to Cube Watch. You will lose 2 defense and your critical strike chance from Radar, but you will gain some attack speed and CDR. Radar is perfectly fine though. For your shoes, Mithril shoes are best in slot in my opinion. They have defense on them as well as attack speed, 2 stats May really wants. Boots or Hermes are better in matchups where they have a lot of CC. For your accessory, switch to Schrodinger's box if you have switched off Mohawk Headgear. Otherwise, you can switch to Lace Quiver for the extra attack speed or Mithril Quiver since you lose some attack range with Phantom Jacket and it also has defense on it, which May really wants. For a combo, there really isn't a combo, or at least one I can figure out at this time. But if you want to chase, you can use your W for the movement speed increase, then E if they are close enough, or you can use Whip skill. If you need to escape a fight, try to stack pins on your opponent by using your Q as you run away, and then either E your opponent or an animal, then use the second part of your E to dash over a wall. Use your ultimate when you need the extra HP. Your ultimate does not really do a lot of damage, and it's mainly just to activate Healing Drone, at least in solos. Now that I explain the build, here's a game showing it in action. Hi there, my name's Nico, and today I will be going over my May build. So, we're just in hospital, looting. Like, this build is really quick if you can actually get a full loot set. It depends on how busy Avenue is in Chapel, but the hardest thing for here will be getting 2 scrap. You may have to wait until you get to factory for your scrap. Yeah, you want to level up your E first so you can jump on the animal to get loot faster. I don't know why I froze, sorry about that. Oh yeah, also just to know, I think there's only 17 people in this lobby. I think this is the lobby that I started with one less person. I don't remember. Could be wrong about that though. Yeah, there's one less person, but it's fine. Yeah, you just need one loot set for each thing before you can leave. You don't need leather, you need a bunch of rocks, but that's about it. As you can see, I have no food on me. I have logistics, and logistics, if you don't know, gives you healing potions. In solos, you get 2 healing potions every night, so it's just there for food, because you don't really have good food on your route. Yeah, craft our radar. There we go. Now we can go to the factory. Then we go cemetery. Nothing too exciting to note here. Like, this build is actually like decently strong in the early game. Yeah, there you go. This is as much build as you can get before Cemetery Tree. Alright, I'm just gonna turn this down on my end. Okay, we're just waiting for Cemetery Tree to come online. Okay, technically I wasn't full build. I didn't have my radar done, but you could get your radar done if you grabbed rocks earlier. This is the water I'm talking about, by the way. I mentioned it earlier. That's the water you want. You have no early game food. You see, I got my logistics now, so I have the healing potions. I just grabbed the water from here. I'm just drinking it. Now we're gonna head to factory to finish our helmet and grab a lighter. Yeah, ideally you want to just grab a bunch of cameras as well, because with May, you want to use her E to jump to cameras, like, or if you need to anyway. We're just checking the wolves are up, just do farming. More cameras. Cameras are always just good. So you just grab a bunch of binoculars and turn them into telephotos. There we go, we got our mohawk done. Your mohawk headgear is your healing reduction, so you ideally want it done sooner rather than later. Because you're playing like Smolder, you want healing reduction because you want fights to last longer, so you don't want people to heal for like you want them to heal for as little as possible. Yeah, we're gonna go to a hotel to grab our windbreaker. You can go to any windbreaker zone. I just prefer a hotel. Grab the leather off one of them to make your leather jacket. Rider's jacket is the windbreaker leather and chain, so. Yep, now we go to the alley for our chain. We got on the first spin this time, luckily. We got a good spawn. Ideally, like, no one generally loots this loot set, like the one along the wall here. So you should be able to find it here. Okay, I didn't expect her to come out here originally. We have whip skill, by the way. If she does try to run, we can pull her back, which we do. I'd say that was like pretty clean overall. And she did have, had her own jacket too. We just kind of outplayed her. You can see what build she has. Like a tanky build with some attack speed. Yeah. We hit the jacket she had on the bear because we don't want anyone else to have it, because I said this jacket is currently the best jacket in the game. So you just want to hide it. You don't need 2 stacks of SP. You can honestly get rid of one of them. Like, you rarely need SP on her. Yeah, we got lucky mithril. So I'm gonna be looking for chain again because I want mithril boots. We're gonna check console to see how many mithril or how many chain there are here. I don't know why it doesn't show you guys the scene, but I think there is 4. There's a little bit of a delay with their E animation, so sometimes you can mess it up. There we got our chain. Now we're gonna head to Avenue to grab plates. We're just gonna eat the meat instead of wasting our food. See, Emma's actually a pretty tough matchup. So, but you'll get to see how it is. Like, I did almost die to this Emma. Yeah, a little bit of foreshadowing, but if I don't get chained here, I can always go hospital or forest. They're both open. You see, there's the camera jumping over the wall. It's just making it faster for me. So we got myth boots now. Extra defense and some more attack speed. And they're quite fast too. Just refreshing console. I see the Emma. If you want to see what she has, there's Emma's items. So we are 2 weapon mastery ahead, so we're like, okay, we can see if we can take her on. We're gonna head over towards her. I guess I could have seen her there, but I didn't think I had vision of her. Yeah, I heard the dove. She just nukes her health. Okay. The reason why I stood still there is because I wanted to activate my ult to activate heal drone, but I don't have enough pins. I need 1 more pin. Okay, that didn't hit. I'm trying to get a pin off this boar. Now we got our pin, so we got heal drone. And that was really close. That was really close. But yeah, you need pins. That's why you level up Q first, is just so you can like spam your Q to get pins. And then with the middle of it being missing, I'm just used to Lennox Q more so than anything. But it's missing in the middle for this one. There's a Jackie here. I don't want to fight her, by the way. I saw she activated all. I thought it was kind of quick reaction, but I knew you don't want to fight her when you don't have your ult up, at least because you don't have healing drone. And you want to have both your shield charges when you fight someone. You get 2 shields, so like 2 W charges, and it takes like 25 seconds to charge each one. I think at this point it could be like closer to 20. I'm not 100% sure. So I just want to wait till those are both up before I fight someone. Like I have some CDR with Aether Fringe, but not a lot. We're just gonna go to factory. We're gonna make Cube Watch at this point. We got a watch in Avenue. We got Meteorite because the Emma had Meteorite, so we're just gonna turn into Cube Watch. So we just need stone. So there, we're like 20% CDR. I heard someone here. It's a Jackie at like half health. So I wanted to chase her. What I should have done there, I should have E'd onto the chicken and then whip skilled. A little bit of foresight or like hindsight, but I'm not gonna chase her. We are slightly faster than her, but like not by a lot. Yeah, that smolder, by the way, just does a lot of damage to objectives. That's why you have good objective clear, just because you have smolder. So now we're gonna make Elysian Halo, as well as we're gonna start making Schrodinger's box, because we're gonna lose our heal reduction as soon as we switch. For a branch, though, because you need a hairband, you need circlet for Halo, so I'm just grabbing it in advance. Yeah, I was like, I should die the smolder, that's why I didn't bother with it. Yeah, you guys can't see here. We'll keep the map open so you guys can see where Wickeline is. I'm here for Wickeline. Avenue just turned yellow, so I see all these cameras and I see pings. I'm like, oh, I gotta get going. I was surprised I didn't get it. I didn't realize what he had. I should have kept chasing him here, but instead I turn around. But it's okay. We will get him later. We got wick items. But I know he's our biggest threat because I thought I got wick buff, by the way. Like for a while I was like, oh, I got wick buff, and then I was like, wait, he managed to get it. I think he got it from Smolder because you see he has Lavatine, which has Smolder on it as well. So I'm like, with his items, you can see he has like really good items. So I'm like, okay, I gotta keep my eyes, make sure. That's like our biggest threat in the lobby right now. If I knew that ahead of time, I think I would have continued chasing him and let wick items to spawn. So now we're just gonna, our goal is to wait out wick buff now, because if we fight him when he has wick buff, we lose. But if we don't, but if he doesn't have wick buff, we actually have a chance. Plus, you can see he has no healing reduction, by the way, so we can actually beat him with healing reduction too. As long as he doesn't have wick buff. We're just gonna wait it out and fight some other people, finish Schrodinger's box. Because we're pretty much Exodia at this point, to be honest. Like these are like, I'd say close to being best in slot, if not best in slot. Like once we get Schrodinger's box active for the heal reduction. doesn't show you on the radar for the replays for some reason. There's me some more telephotos. We got our ash. Now we're gonna go back to chapel for water because we need poison for Schrodinger's. Jackie doesn't have anything on her. See, nothing really. I'm kind of keeping my eyes. I said I can't beat him right now, so we're just leaving. If he wants to kill the Camilo, he can do so. I'm like, I really need healing reduction, so we're going for it right now. By the way, I'm saving the medkit for fighting the Yuki. Because the medkit, since he doesn't have healing reduction, this is going to heal for 66 HP a second. It's like really strong, so it can pretty much help you like win the fight. Because you don't want Tapper since you have Mithril shoes already. Again, she scales with defense, so you want defense more than HP. Here's the Kathy. I taunted her. I ult her for my own heal drone. We have Smolder, so yeah. What a surprise. We got logistics in. Just gonna rest, the heal up, so we have a decent amount of HP. We're at 2300 HP. And yeah, as I said, we're just gonna wait wick buff. You got wick buff like almost on, like right at spawn, so we know we can time it out before final circle ends. We're just gonna farm cemetery and wait out until quick buff is gone. Grab cameras. We also don't need this VF blood. I looked at the items for VF and I'm like, none of them are that great, to be honest. Probably your best would be Goonbai. But Schrodinger's has HP on it, which is like really good to have, but you could probably do use Goonbai. But you don't really need the cooldown. Like, cooldown reduction is nice, but you're not gonna have generally 3 shields in a fight, because that's what you'd really want the cooldown reduction for. So yeah, Yuki killed 11, so I know it's me versus Yuki. I'm like, okay, we have 30 seconds for wick buff to end, so we're just gonna chill and sem while we wait for it to run out. If I was Yuki, I'd be looking for me in this case, or whoever, while I have wick buff still going. Because you know I have Smolder Jacket as well. Yeah, we're just gonna wait here. You don't know, Yuki's around console area. I don't know why it doesn't show for radar. Yeah, I know he doesn't have wick buff anymore. He got it around 19 or 1335, so I know we don't have wick buff. The reason why I'm queuing those is to get my pins up, by the way, before the fight. I taunted him. Healed. He misses his ult. And he's dead. He gets a smolder. Yeah.
Well, how was that?
Yeah, and that's pretty much it. If you like this guide, please consider giving it a like and let me know if you like these types of videos. And if you like a channel return as much as I do, consider subscribing. I hope to see you at the next video.